The trees sway with a soft breeze. The call of birds is the only break to the silence of the ceremony. Many are gathered around the life tree, the center of the oasis. Here, the Order of the Leaf has prepared for the trials, the last steps before young men and women become respected and honored members of the oasis. Here, the seed becomes a sapling, and now they begin to bear fruit. Zorlin Grimold, an elder gestures for you to come forward.
I step forward.
Your trials are nearly over. What remains now is for the last step of the journey of the leaf. You will take to the wind and journey out beyond our oasis. There you will find the pulse of the world and the breath of the wild. Only when you are mastered of your skills and have learned that which is unlearnable here, may you return and take your place among the Order of the Leaf. Do you accept this journey?
I accept it.
As you speak, the wind picks up. Dark clouds appear over the oasis. Many quiet whispers become loud shouts of fear as thunder shakes the sky. Lightning strikes the raised dagger of the elder. He catches the lightning in the tip and turns the hilt to you. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this.
God damn it, dude. I knew you were going to do that.
Thing. I reach out my hand.
As you take the dagger, upgrade your dagger to +4 lightning damage.
Woo!
Wow.
Shit.
Your leshy chortles at the idea of you being alone. As the wind fades, you hear... Several elders touch the life tree. A portal appears.
God.
I step through the portal.
Good lord.
Burning 5. As you exit the tomb of Mojaji, you find yourselves back in the Unity, and you hear a familiar voice. What's happening, bitches?
Wait, did you say that I went alone
Yes.
into the portal?
You have your lash key, yes.
And
yes,
okay.
You have everything.
Okay, cool.
I'm not giving everything away.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
He's not trying to spoil the surprise.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your monologue.
Shia Loy greets you.
Hi.
So what happened then?
Well,
You kind of had to be there.
where do we start?
Fucked up.
Why are you wearing armor? Billy, why are you wearing armor?
Listen,
Shit got
I
weird,
am
okay?
now a paladin.
Of whom?
Oberon.
Who the fuck is Oberon?
You know the guy we were indebted to?
The fake king?
Yeah, that's him.
You make the fake king a god.
Listen, it was on accident.
Because he wanted his stupid staff.
You get smacked in the head.
Does he take my bullshit for damage?
You take 12 damage.
I used the healing spell to make
Anyways.
God damn it, Billy.
Yeah, that's the theme today.
That was my reaction too.
Well, piling on the bad news. I have started my trials with Mojaji, and I found that I am not ready to be a Shekinah, and I'm not ready to continue on this quest with you. So I need to go figure out what this Shekinah thing is. And so I need to go back to Shire. It's not easy, but I know you guys can handle all of this. So, you know, it was fun punching things for you guys, but, you know, I got to go get this taken care of, and I'll meet you guys up for another adventure, all right?
All right.
Well, your punching will be sorely missed, Shia Aloy.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Before I go, Mojaji wanted me to give you some things. that might help out.
Fun.
Shiloh hands you, Billy, the rapier that we discussed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that
Andy.
wise?
Shiloh takes your shield, or your sword, your sword,
It's an
your
axe.
Yeah.
and seems to break off the blades
Oh my god.
and puts them back on, and you see his eyes glow purple like he's casting a Shekinah magic. When you transform, those blades will attach to your paws.
Really?
Use your axe damage with your arrow.
Oh, we got fist weapons, baby. Oh my god.
Also, he reaches into your bag and pulls out your journal and casts his Shekinah magic on that as well. You now have access to the Silver Shield News Network.
Wow. Cool. Cool.
Silver Shield News Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, SNN.
I was gonna say SSNN, but yeah, SNN sounds better.
Sunori. Shiloh comes up to you and says, Mushashi had no idea what to do for you. So,
I don't think any of the gods know what to do.
I got
with me.
something for you. It's a ring of mind shielding. It'll protect you from Shekinah or anyone else who wants to invade your mind, since you seem to talk to yourself a lot. It'll help to, stop
Thanks.
other people from noticing.
I don't think it will.
And then he also hands you an iridescent stone. I think you know what that is.
And I'll pocket it.
Shadowlord,
Well, that's touching.
one of my oldest friends. For you, he pulls out a fedora. This will hopefully help you to not get tripped up on those expeditions.
Oh, no, that would be helpful.
And then when you're not partying too much, he hands you a deck of silver cards.
Most excellent. Thank you.
And I got one other thing that I got to give to Sven. It'll be fun. He'll like that.
Do you want me to play that through or some other time?
Well, Sven's not here.
Sven just beat up.
I mean,
the
neither
fi-
is Zorlin, but, you know.
Sunori.
Yeah.
You're not going to know what to do with this, but you will here in a few minutes.
Okay.
He hands you a spell scroll. Don't open that. But you'll know what to do with it here in a little while. Anyway, that was fun. You guys hear the rustle of bells. And out of the door of Mojaji comes Clantasaw's sleigh, pulled by large brown rabbits. I wanted to hitch a ride, and I didn't want to go back for the carriage and leave you guys without it. So, yeah. Adios, my shag. Be well.
Adios.
He climbs aboard the sleigh, and they zoom up the mountain.
That's a long way up.
Not if you're magic.
Well, shit.
I was thinking Radagast from the Hobbit movies.
That's exactly what I was saying, yeah.
All right.
I understood that reference.
Now, without Shia Lloyd, we don't have a champion of Mujaji.
Where'd that number go?
Was it Dorsha? Was it
Your
Murad?
Dorsha.
You're
You're
Dorsha,
Dorsha.
I'm
Raksha.
Raksha, and it was Mujaji.
Jaji and Oberon.
Yes, I thought that might be an issue. Mojaji is standing behind.
Jesus Christ.
I hate it when you guys do that.
Yes.
We have another friend that you might know.
Yes, I know him well. Yes. As to the champion of Mojaji. I have to go with my second favorite choice. Billy,
Yeah? That's your second favorite?
you will be my champion.
Or he's
So,
2 champions?
I'm 2 champion?
Oberon has no horse in this fight.
That's fair. Alright. Alright, makes sense.
Good. Once per day, you have your Shikana abilities.
For how long? That's time.
Okay.
An hour.
That's not too bad.
Can he have like a dual loyalty?
No, he cannot. He cannot.
So he's a paladin of Oberon, but he's the champion of Mojaji, which is just for this.
basically he cannot like
adventure.
praise
Gotcha,
and like
gotcha.
worship Mujaji.
Right. Like,
He would lose
you,
all his
you
power.
don't technically worship Dorsha, you're just representing Dorsha in this
Gotcha.
adventure.
The descendant or whatever you want.
Right.
They're
And she
represented as
gave
a
you
good
a
way to
gift
do it,
that will prove useful later on, which you have not used yet.
Which I...
It's the dagger of change.
Yeah.
It can become any weapon you imagine.
Onward and upward.
Well,
Really?
maybe not so much. The door to Aransi's tomb opens.
We didn't get near it, did we?
So onwards and forwards.
I think we're being watched.
You enter?
I,
Don't think we have a choice.
yeah, that's. I mean, we've got what one. This is the last one,
And then we've got the 6th god.
but hold on. I mean, yeah, we have what 3 champions now.
Tree walking is not an exact art form. You've done it once or twice, but this one feels different. As though Aransi herself has grasped hold of you and has thrown you into a storm. You feel yourself zip between roots and branches, and eventually you step out of what looks and feels very much like the life tree in the oasis. But this one is different. Instead of being surrounded by forest, you're instead surrounded by bookcases. Find yourself in a library that intersects with a large garden.
I'm gonna let's see what type of books there are on these bookshelves.
So you walk to the first section and you see one that stands out immediately because it says, Green of the Leaf, Life in the Oasis.
I'm gonna look around and see if I recognize any other book titles.
There are several druidic books, several ranger hunting guides. This seems to be a section of the library that is dedicated to woodland magic and woodland life.
I'm gonna take the book off the shelf and do a glance around and see if anything happens.
As you take the book, you hear a
What are you doing?
Hello and greetings.
Put it back.
My apologies. I'll put it back.
you see an elf standing before you. Appears to be young-ish, but elves can be very deceiving in their age. As you look in her eyes, they seem timeless.
My name is Zorlin.
I know. Why are you here?
Why am I here?
Mhm.
It is part of my trials.
Okay. Don't touch the books. Keep it safe. Don't touch the books.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna bow and restate my name. My name is Zorlin Grimold of the Leaf.
You can call me Bellerin.
It's my great pleasure to meet you, Miss Bellerin.
Wish I could say the same. Why are you here again?
I was sent here through the life tree as part of my trials.
What trials?
If you knew my name, how do you not know of the trials?
I gotta make sure you know.
I'm gonna start start looking around for anybody else.
There's
Is there
someone
a
else out
man-
here I can talk to.
Is there a manager I can speak to?
This library has terrible service.
Do you live here? Is there? Where,
Yes.
Where are we?
For you to find out.
Bellarmine's a shit.
May I?
You can look around.
I'll
You
do
can try
that.
and find the exit.
I might, maybe. I'm gonna walk around and start looking at stuff.
You start looking around, and this library is massive. The library itself, from just the few minutes that you walk around in it, it's bigger than the Oasis. It goes on for miles. From what you can tell, looking at the labeling, they have possibly every book, potentially. And as you're looking around, you do see several tall windows, doors that lead into study areas, but there's no door that really leads out. And then as you turn a corner, you see a large golden door. It opens,
Oh my.
and in walks 4 beings. 2 fox people?
One, I'm in my human form.
Oh, you're in your human form? Okay. 1 fox person and 3 humans.
I swear it wasn't my fault.
We're in Smacks Billy again, just for good measure.
Guys, let's. I don't know how much time we have left. Let's come on. Come on. As much as we want to kill Billy.
Kind of a little bit.
I'm sorry again.
You see, standing before you is an elf.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. What are you doing here?
Well, we don't know who to expect, so maybe this is the Guardian.
I'm recently new here myself.
Not the Guardian.
This
Not
would
the
be
Guardian.
Ron's-
Define
no.
new.
How did y'all get in here?
Through this door.
There's a death curse on the.
God damn it, Billy.
As Billy says this, I'm gonna immediately cast See Invisibility and Detect Magic to see what's going on with him.
So, as you cast See Invisibility, you think you see, like, some creatures floating around. Many of them are carrying books and putting them onto library shelves. And you notice now that you are in a very large atrium to a library.
Holy hell.
Yep.
Books.
So many books.
I slap him. I told you you're not dreaming.
Listen, this
As
is
you
dream.
cast
Gordon cracks his knuckles and gets ready to dive in.
those creatures glow.
Okay.
And there's a section deeper in the library that glows as though you're staring at the sun.
I'm gonna wince, look away, but then try to like start my gaze over to the elf that's standing in front of us, to almost keep away from that bright sun that's just like in that area. So wincing away and just looking at the elf and seeing what I can gather just by looking at him.
So you look at him and you see slung over his back is a shield. At his hip is a dagger, which does seem to emanate some magic. Sitting atop his shield is a small leafy creature. And behind him, looking around, is a wolf.
I am known as. Most people call me Billy. May I ask what people call you?
Well, as I have already stated,
Not to us.
Not to us.
didn't I?
No,
I don't think so, no.
you just like hello.
Oh,
You just
sorry.
said greetings.
You said, how did you get here? And
My bad. I am known as Zorland Grimold.
Are you by chance the champion of Varanasi?
I don't understand the question.
So, no.
So, are you here to stop us? As like I reach for my bag.
Is there any reason I should be stopping you?
Absolutely not. So,
Roaring, I'm confused
that's
by
a
this
cool
one.
wolf you got.
Yeah, me too.
And what's that thing on your shoulder?
Did Billy just like go up to him?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Billy has. Please,
Hi there, Wolfie.
Zorlin, please
Shoot
excuse our inane friend. He is excitable at the best of times.
Just standing behind him. Like,
Seems I will have
As
to.
you get closer, you notice another elf standing behind him.
Hello.
Give me a memory check.
I was gonna say, shouldn't I be able to recognize him because I took all of
That's not
Sai-
one.
Shikana,
Nope.
LaBeouf's. Okay.
That's a not one.
Oh, it's Lady Bellerin.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Finally.
That's not being used
Do
anymore.
you two know each other?
It's a long story. I know of her, but I've never met her personally.
Oh, was that the one that's supposed to be
Do I know Lady Bellerin?
the champion?
That's the one you just met.
Yeah, no shit. That's not what I asked.
No. You've probably heard fables of her adventures for Aranci, and she's known as a very astute monk and guide, but she disappeared shortly after the fall of the gods.
Lady Bellerin, the one and only.
she? Yes.
It's my greatest honor to meet you.
That makes me nipple. Don't do that.
This is the traditional greeting of my people. You are an elf, yes?
I respect the traditional greeting, but you don't need it.
I understand.
Why are you here?
Us?
Oh, us?
We're planning on fighting the sixth god.
There's a death curse coming from this cave,
Yeah.
so we have to work our way through it.
Is it coming from the god itself?
Lean over
We
to
think so.
Should we just
His tomb at
randomly
least.
trust everyone?
No.
Well,
In your-
Warren would trust Bellerin in this situation, so and would not be slapping neither of them for blabbing. So,
In your time here, have you ever heard anything about a death curse or how to stop it?
May have.
I just love the fact that you're actually eating fries in person.
I
However,
Calabar
Sid
has pulled out his snack
Oh, he's
bag.
doing it.
Just like,
He's a snacker.
just like, man, that last battle.
Calabar's an absolute snacker.
Wait, who's healing?
Yeah,
Forgot to ask that
I
earlier.
think I'm good.
I'm good.
I've just got a scratch. I'm gonna drop detect magic so I'm not wincing at the sun in the
You
back.
sure you don't need healing? I can heal you.
Well, we don't know what we're about to face.
That's fair.
Since we were facing challenges at every single one of these tombs.
Do I notice that he was like wincing to something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't die.
I'm gonna turn and look.
I don't have the ability to raise people from the
I'll
dead
detect
anymore.
magic.
You had that originally?
If it was within a few moments of like a minute or two of
One
death,
of
I could.
the areas that you'd walked through before, you see that it's glowing like the sun.
Oh my goodness.
You okay there?
Lady Bellerin, what is that intense magical presence?
Stay away from it.
But I already walked through it once.
Walk through? I thought you walked through a tree.
What? I did. You who know many things.
You're my
should understand
favorite.
the tree walk.
Back to your original question.
Just call it.
I'm familiar with their pink god.
happens a lot.
Yeah, I know. I took the memories from Shikana LaBeouf. Yeah, I know. Shut up.
As they're discussing, I'm gonna step away, and that scroll that I got from Shialoy, I'm gonna take some time and like just not open it but examine it,
Sure.
see if there's any like symbols or anything that would
So when,
trigger when I should use
when you
it.
pull it out, you see it's sealed
Hmm.
with a green leaf.
Can I roll to know of Shikana LaBeouf?
Sure.
That's a 2.
It's just a weird name. Sounds like the Shia, I guess. You
You gave him more than I would
may
have
have
wanted to.
examined. You may have heard the term Shikana before, but you have no idea who this particular one would be.
Have you met a Shikana?
A couple of them actually.
I was with for a little bit.
Shut up, Ellie. He didn't ask you.
Give me a memory check real quick.
Not with any of those dice. So far.
with all of those dice, what are you talking about? Average them out.
Plus wisdom, or is memory a specific skill?
Memory is
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Intelligent. Okay. I really thought it was wisdom. 7.
Yeah, you, nope.
All right.
These people are speaking a different language at this point.
All it is a green leaf, right?
Yeah.
So who should we be friend again? I point at the leaf.
For now, I'm gonna put it back.
Is there a reason
Okay.
why y'all came to this to
I'm trying my hardest.
specifically?
Well, it's the last tomb we need to go through to become the champions of the gods and fight the sixth god. So,
You're becoming the champions of the gods?
Yeah.
All of you.
I don't like the skepticism in your voice, sir.
I thought we had to. Wait, my memory's.
Well,
Who?
Yes.
No one has the crown out, right? It's in.
It's in Roran's bag.
Okay, I was gonna say it's in someone's bag.
Because Roran's the only one who can use it without having a seizure.
So,
We're shitting yourself.
I did
You
though.
look like
my
you did.
I rolled high on those saves.
Bellerin, is there a sarcophagus nearby so we can just speed this up, or is there a trial?
There is a trial.
Wonderful. Are we gonna die?
That's
Is
it.
one of us gonna die?
That's always a
That's up to
possibility.
you.
Yeah.
It's really up to you.
Can I do a sense motive on her?
Sure.
sense motive on all of them.
Please do.
You appear into the abyss.
You look at me like you're just an idiot.
Not a life to be seen.
At least one of them is a dumbass.
Resident dumbass.
Sense motive 22.
Oh, nice.
So these 4, you can.
18.
They seem to be genuine. They seem to be adventurers, and they seem to be like on a mission. They know kind of what they're looking for ish. He just asked for a sarcophagus. Like they seem to know what they're after. So yeah, for you on her.
I rolled the 24, yeah.
Nice.
I guess
So
this is-
she seems to be a little more abrasive than the other guardians that you've come across.
Yeah.
But she's also seeming like letting you guys trek your own path. She's not giving you anything.
She's not trying to.
Nothing's attacking us
Did
at
the
the
door
moment,
close
like
behind
some of the
It's
others.
not closed yet, no. Y'all are still standing in the atrium.
You wish to become the champion of the goddess of wisdom. Prove yourself wise.
Billy, you can stay here. I'm gonna take
Let's go ahead and sit this one out, pal.
You guys do your own thing. I'm gonna look at these books. I just start scrolling. Let's start walking through the library, just looking at the book titles.
In which way would you have someone prove themselves wise?
How often do you go back and second guess and look at the decisions you've made? And look at
Never.
the full outcomes of them.
All the bloody time.
Yeah, I'm with Rowan. Every minute.
Let's go relive them.
What?
Blink, blink.
He turns around and starts walking deeper into the library. The doors close behind you.
follow.
The doors do close behind us.
Let's circle back.
Is it low light, no light?
So it's very bright lights around, but you can't really see where the lights are coming from. There's no, like,
What is your
harsh light
purpose
source.
here?
Okay.
It seems as though the wood of the bookcases is backlit. It seems as though everything is just the right lighting to be able to read
Nothing
clearly.
too harsh and okay.
Right. And as you're going through, you can see, as I described to Zorlin earlier, that there's sections dedicated to almost anything you can think of, and each bookcase is full.
Man, if only there was a library like this at Great Pass. It's spend all my time there.
There is a library like this at Great Pass, isn't there? Isn't that the vault?
There is, but nothing like this.
Not like
That's
this.
a fair point. Yeah. This is
There
like-
is no library in all of the lands.
It'd be fun to
match
find a medical
the
section over
wisdom
here. It'd be nice to learn new medicine.
of Iransi.
So you've been here a while. Does the name Derwin ring a bell for you?
Looks like Gabriel.
I'm gonna assume no, but
What's typing?
Let me look at my notes.
I'm sorry, what?
They're asking about Derwin.
Calavar asked if Bellerin knows Derwin.
I'm drawing my notes.
You are, you are familiar with your most recent descendant, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Whether or not she discloses that to you is another thing.
Familiar with.
Well, that makes Derwin significantly older and more of a pain in the ass than he has been.
She,
So this trial, are we headed towards a room, the sarcophagus? Where are you leading us? And I'm gonna head I'm in the middle / towards near the back of the pack. I'm not.
As you guys are walking, she grabs 5 books from the wall and brings them over to a small table before a large stained glass window.
Let's take a look at the most recent decision.
As you look at the window, the glass shimmers and moves and the colors reshape until you see yourselves staring back at you.
I wave.
It does not move. You see yourselves enter into the tomb of Mojaji. The battle begins. You're submerged underwater, Billy.
I did not enjoy that.
You see a flash of bright white light, and all 6 of you are now standing in the throne room of the Fey King. You don't, do you? Your staff shatters, and you fall to your knees. I will give you power to follow me. You will worship me now.
Okay.
You can either choose to change this or follow through and see the consequences.
I'm out of game. Does every character see what Billy's watching, or? are
Yeah,
we
so
all-
you are all there. You're all watching him make this decision.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Why change what happened? The past is in the past. The only time you can change it is by moving forward and learning from your mistakes.
As you say that, the image shifts. You see young boys running through an alleyway, being chased by a guard. One of the boys gets grabbed by the hair. He turns around and reaches to defend himself. The guard flies back. The boy stands there staring at his hands. A flash again. 2 young orcs are battling with wooden weapons. One of them screams in rage and brings his axe down. Lightning strikes down from the sky. Another flash. You see an old man cradling his wife as she takes her last breath. You hear him whisper, "Anyone, please." And suddenly she sits up, breathing, and revived. As you come back to the Fey King, he says, "You will follow me now."
Okay. Never change one's past. Only change your future.
This would be your chance if you wanted to.
Why change what's happened when you don't know what the full outcome is yet?
This wouldn't actually change what happens. You would just be able to see the consequences of it.
Why second guess yourself?
Because an elderly elf steps out from the shadows. You have undone the balance of the world. Oberon reigns free. We 5 gods balanced each other out, and now he is not bound by anything He is a god of pure magic, wild and free.
Aransi, I assume?
Yes. With that one word, yes, you undid the balance. Now, creatures are springing up everywhere that bow down to no one and bear wild magic.
Warren
This
slaps
is
Billy upside the head again.
undone the world
I bow low.
as we knew it. Rise. If you were to say no, as you say no to Oberon, you see his eyes turn black. He says, then you will be cursed. And he blasts you with a black lightning bolt. You sit up in the shallows in the tomb of Mojaji. Your magic is now black. You feel the power of your Shekinah abilities as your staff is infused with the wild magic. You, out of reflex, dodge an attack, and you blast them with a psychic blast that renders them into ashes.
I would not want that path. I do not kill.
The most powerful Shekinah, most powerful ever, you would have been the greatest of them. Wild and free, with the Fae King's magic.
That's not the path I chose.
A wise one indeed. You find yourselves back in the library. The stained glass swirls.
That was the first test. We're gonna go through more. Y'all are dealing with y'all. You're trying to deal with preventing the awakening of a god of death. Is this a good thing? Or is this the right thing?
This is your task? All of you?
Warren nods.
Kind of, yeah!
It was a task we
Chose to take upon ourselves?
were thrown into.
Mhm.
We were originally tasked to stop a war between the elves and the orcs, with our hometown in the middle. And yet,
Your hometown.
well, my hometown, sorta.
Sort of for all of us.
And in this quest, we were privy to knowledge of portals and different planes and the reawakening of liches. To mine and Roran's vision, we saw a curse that was seeping through the lands. One that is coming from this mountain.
And killing everyone.
So we did not choose, but
We
this
took the
far
first
in,
step.
we are choosing to stop something even worse than a war.
I understand. This task is noble.
Noble or necessary?
It can be both.
Can it though?
It frequently is.
I don't know.
Wisdom is suffering through time. Patience is the development of wisdom, as the elders say.
Do they now?
They do.
The elders from Sir, what was your name again?
Zorlin Grimald, when going to bed.
Zorland. Where are you from? You say elders as if we should know who these elders are.
I'm of the Order of the Leaf, of the Druidic Forest, of the Elven Kingdom.
DM, I'm doing knowledge.
DM,
Yeah, I figured.
Is there a specific name for my forest?
No.
Okay, cool.
Well, there is to you,
Oh,
but there is not one that anyone else would recognize.
What kind of just straight knowledge, or what kind
That
of
would
knowledge?
be knowledge nature.
Motherfucker,
Can I make that
straight
as well?
knowledge.
You can.
I guess all of you could make knowledge.
Thanks, GM.
Do I need to?
I'm sorry. I just thought that was obvious.
Yeah, no, 10.
21. I'm trying to pretty much recall any books that I've read at
So you
Great
have not
Pass.
only read books, you've looked at maps.
Okay.
23.
So you would also know.
Do I need to?
No, you know exactly what he's talking about. So the Order of the Leaf is a secretive society of druids that exist along the eastern coast of Realm. They do not engage with the Elven Kingdom proper. They are often seen as outcasts. They don't partake in stonemasonry. They don't partake in metalworking. They are nature-driven. They are, in that respect, very akin to the Shire. It's very rare to see one out of their
That's what I was going to
oasis,
ask.
out of their forest.
We don't
You're-
see them in
If you saw one in Aerodel, they got captured.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at Zorla and say, "You're a long way from home."
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Why are you
tell me we're all
here?
a long way from home.
Where
Except
are
for
we?
you.
You're technically home, knucklehead.
Where are
You're
we?
technically
Well,
like 500 feet below your home.
If
fair.
if I recall, and Roran, you can correct me, you're from the eastern coast, on the other side of the Elven Empire.
I don't know if I've been out there yet.
Yes, my people are to the east of the main Elven Empire.
We are, if I remember, dead center of this continent, in
Just
between
about.
both the Elven and Orcish lands.
How far is that?
Weeks travels.
Yeah.
Weeks of travel.
Multiple weeks of travel to get here from, well, your hometown. And I look over to Bellerin, how did he get here? Because we obviously got hidden from the outside, but he was...
Already inside.
Magic.
I'm partaking
Who's
in the
let
Thank
him
you,
final
Lady Bellerin.
step of the trials
We let him
of
in.
the Order of the Leaf.
The trials.
The window shifts and shimmers again. Purple fire appears.
Ready to
Sven jumps out of the fire,
I'm gonna grab my
healed
dagger.
completely.
I grab my dagger and shield.
You see what has happened with him in the fire.
I remember this.
Who is this beast?
He was... Or he is, not was.
I am the orc formerly known as Sven.
Oh right, we took his name.
That
I forgot we took his name away.
Yeah, that was my bad.
He is the
He's now known as Sven again.
Yeah, he did
champion of...
You've met this beast.
We thought.
Still is.
I will kill you all, and it will be the pleasure of Raksha.
Yes, we have met him. Just a few hours?
Yeah,
Minutes?
literally like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Jeez, he makes great time in moving to the faking.
I've never had great displeasure.
He charges at you with his axe raised.
He has a hammer.
Hammer, thank you. There's a 22 hit.
My AC. No, my AC is 25.
Oh, nice.
I dodged.
You dodge.
Do I hold person?
I bonus action pop my wings out and fly straight into the fire.
I
You
don't
do.
have hold person.
As you do, you are healed completely, restored. Sven sees this and stops his attack.
This mongrel has intelligence.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yes.
Please stop calling him a beast and a mongrel. He's a sentient
Do I
being
s-
just like you.
The door is it
Which
like behind
creature's
me now?
feces
The
has he been feasting
Raksha's
on?
door.
The door to Raksha's tomb opens, yes.
More like people's skulls.
What choice did I have to? And I look towards the door, and it looks just like it did a few hours ago. The sarcophagus and everything.
As you are standing in the fire, you remember the fire of Gallifrey and of the slave traders.
I will fall to my knees and hands, like bracing myself. Half of my body still in the fire, half of it outside.
Just watch.
Should we be like rolling initiatives or initiative order? Because he. Or no, Sven stopped, didn't he?
Yeah, since stop.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. He grabs your dagger.
Run towards him. And the wolf, which is now behind him.
Okay. You can roll that attack if you want. But he grabs your dagger hand and says, "Wait. Raksha has made his choice."
You beasts can speak.
Moments before Zorlin gets punched in the mouth.
Grapple check.
Remember, he doesn't know that orcs are
24.
okay.
Yeah. No.
Grapple is athletics, isn't it?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. He picks you up, spins you around, and bear hugs you, and puts a hand over your mouth. Hush.
The wolf is going to try and bite him in the leg.
Oh my god.
He doesn't care.
Alright, I'm rolling the damage, but that's a nat 20, and Sven still doesn't care because I know his constitution on the top of my head.
As I'm sitting there wincing with all these memories, my human form fades and I go straight into my fox form.
Sven walks over, still carrying Zorlin, and says, "Well done."
And I'll stumble but get up and walk towards the sarcophagus as we did a few hours prior.
Raksha enters and says, "My champion."
I'm going to turn into a hawk and escape.
Okay.
Can you roll for that or anything?
No, he's just going to let you go.
Oh, okay, cool.
You playing both sides. You knowing Sven is just gonna take it.
Stats is so fucking intimidating.
So, you, my champion, it was brave of you to enter the flame. Welcome back, Bellerin. A pleasure as always. I see you're going through her challenge now. Good luck.
Well, I mean, considering that last time I went into your fire, I wasn't reminded of my past. It was a lot easier than her challenge.
Fire consumes you.
Fire is what made me.
Yes. But to glare into the fire and to enter it are two different things.
You may have a point. As to what, I don't know yet. But
That is where she
I'm
comes
sure
in.
it's there somewhere.
The room fades and you're back staring at the stained glass window.
I take a moment and notice that I'm in my fox form and change straight back into human.
I've transformed back into a human.
Ish.
What?
Human-ish.
You're
Right. My bad. Had a few to drink. It's on me on the game.
Well done.
There's more of us that can transform into animals. Fun.
Well, you can only transform into a version of yourself.
Sven, what brought you back here? You
You're
just
still fox and fox.
No,
you're
we're
back
out of
in
the
the
image
room.
now.
We're back in the
Remember.
room with the mirror in front of us.
that was all. That was it. Okay.
Because
we're jumping-
I
it was
missed
an
that
illusion.
part.
It's
I
like we're
missed that.
jumping
Yeah, he was in the
and out
restroom when that
of
happened,
these
so.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're basically watching a TV,
Cool.
but there's also a portion of it that's interactive.
4D.
Yeah.
You all socialize with orcs?
Very often, yeah.
Why not?
Often.
I actually lived with works for about, what was it, almost a month?
What disgusting mongrels they are.
Why do you say that?
Look and go, don't be racist.
I'll,
As the legends say, supposedly, They feast on feces and bathe in mud.
That's very inaccurate.
That is patently false.
They are known meat eaters. I've had many delicious barbecues. Many. You see saliva just kind of start coming down.
It's just like, oh god, the barbecue.
Are you ready for the next trial?
It is.
Well, the
You
next
have
one
never
will
had
be-
meat until you've had an orc feast.
Fucking anathema. All of you.
What's anathema?
That makes sense to you. You don't know that word. That is not anathema.
Do you,
Physical confusion. Oh,
do you wish to continue?
Well, if we count
There's a lot
who's
more.
we've gone through, we have one other champions that we've gone through, but he was asleep the entire time. What is he? Oh fuck! You get the easy one, and like nudge you.
I mean,
We fought in that tomb.
It was-
freaking Sagacio.
I look at him and I
Yeah, it was Segway.
go, he has other demons to fight, though.
Yes, you've got a point, and I'll like
Winks,
Billy
you
has
admit
a
it.
point.
The window changes again, and you see the unity. The door to Dorsha's tomb opens, and Samuel pokes his head out. Well, hello, greetings.
you're still there.
Come in. I have many things I need to discuss with you.
All of us, or just him?
Could
Quick out of game. Didn't they already do Dorsha's tomb?
No,
Yes.
that was Russian.
Yeah.
we're looking into the
We're looking into
mirror.
the past.
They're going through the tombs
Yeah,
in
okay.
reverse order.
Got it.
Did you want all of us, or just that one?
Samuel,
Okay, just a
yeah, I'll just.
You know my name.
I recognize you from. My comrades tell me about the adventure of being tricked by your false personality.
My false personality?
That you were
Dinosaur.
shifting. Yeah, they told me.
That demon guy.
Well, then we might as well make this easy. He bangs the door open fully and transforms into Sago, tiefling fighter.
Stegosaurus. That's right.
Tiefling fighter.
And he hurls a dagger at your face.
Oh shit!
Remind me, Racy?
It's 24.
It's meter beat, so I beat!
Man. Oh no.
You take 8 damage straight to the face.
8 damage. Jeez. Hard-headed today, dude.
It's good that I couldn't trick you, I guess. I'm Sago, champion of the 9 hells, anti-paladin of the abyss.
Stegosaurus. We told him about it.
Tremble at my name, Dave.
I'll hold my hand out, and I was like, "Do we?" And I'll look back at like Roarin and Bellerin. Do we beat this like we did last time?
I think this is going to have to be Calabar's fight. It's his trial.
Samuel, what do you wish to show me? What was there?
Well, he's
It's
The
Stegosaurus.
ruin of Dorsha.
The room of Dorsha.
Ruin of
The
Dorsha.
ruin of Dorsha.
he's transformed into his
A
to
tiefling.
the tiefling now. So Sam is
Samuel
no
is
longer
gone.
there.
Yeah, Samuel's gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking hit him.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna smack him with my axe.
Billy's off to the side eating popcorn.
It's 35.
Jesus.
Popcorn that's hot.
His to hit is like a plus 21.
Is this a joke to you?
No. Everyone has their own trial.
What'd you roll?
Indeed, they
It's
do.
35.
Yeah, that hits.
Sometimes
Yeah.
people eat to watch.
So I'm gonna buy. Yeah. Let's see here.
Alright, then.
You're not joking.
I'll separate Billy away from Zorlin and put him on the other side of Roarin. Apologies for our
Looking over at Roaring Popcorn?
fox friend.
Roaring will partake. He knows what Calabar's capable of. He doesn't need to worry about it.
What?
Or just like glance at popcorn.
What's up?
Yes, please.
It's 13.
13 damage?
13 damage.
All right,
Plus
you.
the D6 plus your strength score.
Let's take that.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. So you hit him. Oh, a good fight. He swings back at you. That doesn't hit. Misses.
Are we just going for blows here? Or?
You
Sure.
can, unless you want to try to find another way to beat him.
Fuck it. I'm gonna improve crit strike. Or vital strike. Roll again. But that's a
Plus all the pluses.
yeah. That's a 23.
23.
Yeah.
That does hit.
Do you need something to roll in so that way?
I could.
He seems to be overcome by rage, and he transforms into a hell beast.
A hellbeast.
He now stands about 10 feet tall, long claws coming from his hands. His sword extends out with him.
And I'm here alone.
No, your friends are right behind you.
Yeah,
Are
we're
y'all
watching.
fucking seeing this shit right now?
I will destroy you, beast.
You just have to ask for help.
Yeah.
Does a 28 hit?
It does.
Alright. He cleaves into you. That is
Damn, she's kind of cute. There's a girl out there walking her dogs.
Oh.
Sorry. Did not mean to derail
Wait,
that
was-
so hard.
Was my attack just canceled out?
Do what?
Was my attack canceled out?
No, that's not
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not the.
It just stood him into a rage where he transforms.
gotcha.
So he does 15 damage.
15 damage. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna yell out to him. Do you request assistance, or do you accept this as your trial?
Hey, buddy, I'm accepting everything if you're interested in helping.
At that point, Roran fires a lightning bolt into Sego's face.
Alright.
There is no right or wrong answer.
So I'm
Even if
gonna,
it was the wrong answer, Roran would still interject. Calabar's his best friend.
yeah. What do you want from me, Sergasio?
I want to see what you have.
What I have?
Show me what you have.
Show me what you've got.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Alright, so lightning to the face.
Yeah.
He
6 damage.
stumbles back.
I'll maximize it, so 60 damage to the face.
I'm gonna shuffle over to you. Are you sure you want?
You're bringing
to assist?
friends into this. Like you can't fight your own battles.
These are supposed to be. I'm like kind of leaning and like with like. Are these supposed to be personal battles? Should we assist?
I genuinely don't know, but Calavar's my best friend, so I would always interject to help him if he needs it.
Perhaps if you become involved, I might fail the challenge. So
Okay.
it's better
You want me to back off?
for me to take this.
Okay.
Can't handle a little extra people in the fight, afraid you might hit them.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna take a potion of Zoom Zoom as a bonus.
Alright.
I'm
Bonus
sorry.
action.
Out of game. Hold on.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
Potion of Zoom
It
Zoom?
doubles my speed. Yeah.
But like, you can't call it a potion of haste. Like, it has to be.
No, you
Right
got
there.
the Scarlet
You were looking in the wrong direction. you were
Potion of Zoom Zoom. I love it.
Because Potion of Haste
It
is
doesn't
so
really
boring.
do anything.
I need another drink for this shit.
Alright, Speedy Gonzalez, what you doing?
I'm gonna run to the side. I'm gonna fucking uppercut him with the
So you can attack 4 times now with
improved
haste on.
vital strike. I can attack 4 times. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
You're high enough level, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It's 30.
30 hits.
Is it 30 hit? All right. Well, let's see. You got a D12 on you?
I might.
I'll just figure it out. 3,
Okay. Here we go.
11, It doesn't matter. I figured it out.
Okay.
13 plus 8, 21. 21 plus a d6. Fuck! That's
22.
22, yeah.
That's the
Points of
first-
damage.
That's the
Dice
first
back.
hit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll it again. That is a 29.
That hits.
8. Does anything happen when I hit him? Did he just sit there and fucking
he's
take
now
it?
bleeding from his jaw.
Yeah.
He's just
like,
walking with an axe.
Then another 17. 17 points of damage. So that's 28 so far. 38.
38. No, 30. 17, 39.
39.
Another hit.
Yeah. It's on the edge. I should reroll it, I guess. 16. 16 hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
And last one.
What's the bonus for that? For the fourth one?
Well, the first one should be your top bonus. So
Which
the second
I
one
think
should
the
be your
last
top
one has
bonus.
a bonus.
No, it will. It would be
Right.
highest,
Right.
highest, second, third
Right.
would be his 4 attacks. So your fourth one should be at your highest BAB.
At my
you-
highest BAB.
Yeah, because that's the attack from the haste.
Oh.
Fourth one? No, the first one should be highest BAB.
Well, the first 2 should be, but he didn't do it that way. So
So is he taking like 2 double attacks?
he's taking a full round attack, which is for him 3 attacks plus 1 for haste. But the 1 for haste is highest base attack bonus. But he did 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I did mess it up.
Yeah, so he messed up the
Fine.
order of attack. So
Okay. So I'm gonna. That's a. I think I-
Right, it's minor detail.
yeah, not a huge deal.
Jeez. 11. 31.
Yep.
31
Argues
hits.
about stats for 60 solid seconds. I rolled a 31.
Oh, 12. 18.
Hey.
18, 16. 24. 24. It's 32.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Bottom strikes a bitch.
So he gets
Axe drop to the face.
he is bleeding heavily from several places now, mostly his face. You know your strength. He swings his sword at you as hard as he can. Does a 31 hit?
It does.
All right. He hits you, and you feel the blade bite into your skin, and you feel poison seeping into your blood.
Oh, shit.
You take 22 points of damage, and you will take 1d4 poison damage every round.
Jesus. Does he get a fort save for that?
For taking the poison?
Well, he's poisoned, so you
Right.
you typically get a fortitude save for resisting it.
Like taking the D4 each round?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can attempt a fort save if you want.
Yeah? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I will do that if you don't
I
mind.
would rather not be.
Let me check my stats real quick. I will take that indeed. Oh shit! It's a 2. That's 13.
That is not enough.
Not enough. I have an 11, so I was like, or 11 port save. So I was like, you know what? Decent odds.
Right.
Like 50,
And then you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
on the right.
So,
Thank you.
make sure you go to the okay.
Stop telling people about the right.
So he hits you, his damage.
You guessed wrong.
He is also going to grab you by the armor and try to throw you to the ground. That's an opposed grapple check.
And like we said earlier, grapples athletics,
Athletics.
Athletics.
or strength or whatever.
Strength.
Uh,
You would be strength plus
athletics
base
is
attack
base-
bonus.
So
24.
in Pathfinder 1E and 2E, athletics leads to like 6 other sub skills, which are all based off of strength. So if you increase your athletics, therefore you are increasing
that
your
plus 16 to your
grapple,
roll.
your
Really?
throw,
That's
your
what
kick, just
Okay.
stuff like
Have
that.
an 18.
32.
Fucking doubled it.
Let's argue more stats.
Tries to throw you, and you just
I have
go,
one roll in this party.
no.
I have one roll.
Yeah, and you're very good at it.
So he manages to bite into you with his sword and grab on you. He's now grappling you. He just can't move you.
Chalmers just standing there.
Punch him in the face!
Or in the dick, either way. 10 feet tall, it's not really that much of an uppercut at this
Straight
point.
up going.
Groin shot.
Yeah, growing knee to the groin. How about that? Jeez.
More
Stamina.
What?
Fucking anathema.
What did you say?
More jerky.
Pushing him back towards other side of Roran. Apologies.
He takes the jerky.
Yum.
All right, so I'm gonna.
transform into a werebear, remember?
I can.
And you have a gift.
Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go into hybrid because I'm still grappled. So I'm gonna go hybrid.
So
I guess
as you transform, you are able to drop your axe and grab just the blades, and they become basically daggers in your hand, but they operate with the same stat as the axe.
So your
Cool,
your
cool.
attacks will do a D12 instead of a D8 or whatever.
Awesome. So I'm gonna try to So I'm taller than. Oh no, he's 10 feet tall,
10
right? God damn.
Probably like what, 8?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the armpit. So I'm right
Aiming
there.
aiming for the arteries.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
All right.
I can still vital strike
And
with that,
he's
right?
technically got one arm up, so you have an opening. You
Yeah.
can vital strike.
Yeah. I'm gonna improve vital strike that. Let's see, who's a good one? Good one.
You have been rolling 3 D12s for improved vital strike, right? Not 2?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
You get 3 D12s for vital strike.
Improved vital strike, yeah.
God,
Yeah.
improved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Vital
does
strike
a
is 1
36
extra.
hit.
Improved is 2.
does.
And greater is 3 extra dice.
There's this high number.
Every time I make a new character to join like this game, I think to myself, maybe this character is too OP, and then you guys just pull off some shit like roll 3 D12s, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm not OP enough.
How do you think I feel trying to make encounters for this bullshit?
Because he's like, all right, I got a counter for him, a counter for him. Oh shit, and a counter for him.
Not really.
Yeah, he makes
One of
encounters
them
and we
every time just runs away with it.
35 damage.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, right to the
God.
armpit.
I was like 27 plus 8.
You slice up with your new weapon right into his arm where he's grabbing you, and you take his arm off.
Boom! Let's go!
Oh, he transforms back into his tiefling form.
Now punch him in the dick.
Oh, he falls to the
The
ground.
old dick twist.
You know your own strength.
Yeah.
The scene shifts again, and you're back in the library.
That was fun.
Is he still hurt?
Is he?
Yeah, I'm very hurt.
Fucking roll perception, dude.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
bleeding.
I'm gonna use
He
lay.
got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
And
my
then
lay.
he kicked ass.
I'm gonna use my lay on hands ability.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
My first time using it, he
What?
automatically
Not
shields
that
from
you would.
his
She's over
poison.
100
No.
points.
Yeah, I'm not
My
even
poison receipt.
You have 1 hit point less than me, and you took like 50 damage.
Hey, shut up.
Hey,
Can I
it's a
have my
ball,
roll?
dude.
Can I have my trip up?
Yeah. What?
Can I have my trip
Yes,
up? I'm
absolutely.
using lay on hands on you real
Absolutely.
quick.
Nice. There you go.
So noted, you need more dice trays.
Yeah, I probably should have brought one. I didn't think about it. But
You heal 20 points of damage and you're no longer poisoned.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
here, you can just use my. Here, you can put.
You said 20,
use
right?
my card.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you need more?
I will need. I mean, I don't.
Of poisons?
Maybe. I mean, I'm 130 HP. I'm not too bad.
That is a lot. That's tanking HP right there.
Yeah.
But he's the tank.
I am the tank.
Oh,
Yes.
is it?
That's what he does.
Yeah.
What's
He just stands in front of most things. Like, I got this, guys.
I'm just here to whack shit.
Out of game, what is your class? I didn't actually.
I'm
write
a
that.
fighter.
You are a fighter?
Yeah.
He has also taken up Werebear.
Werebear.
As an ability.
I remember that out of game, but Zorlin doesn't know that.
Right. So,
Well, he does now.
So
He wants to
all, wait,
transform.
all but
Did he
Rory
oh, yeah,
can
he did.
transform.
Yeah.
And then I'll use.
Warren feels left out now.
I feel like it's a Power
Well, my
Rangers,
sword
and everybody's
transforms,
got
though,
their
so
own.
it's all good.
Yeah.
And then I'll use Cure Light Wounds on you as well to heal you for another 12 points of damage.
There you go.
That puts me in max.
You guys
Yeah.
Just about.
are back in the
Plus enough.
library.
God, I can't fucking count right now. Jesus. I don't care.
I'm gonna lean over to Billy. I'm gonna say, "You heal these fools even though they openly disgrace you.
I heal everyone, no matter what.
Perhaps you have more character than I thought."
Yeah, there's a whole sheet of it right there.
I'm
I.
trying to have a
Mapped out into
character
sections.
moment here.
Why do you think I? Why do you think I live with orcs for a whole month? I don't choose a side in the war.
I honestly don't know why you would choose to live with orcs.
Does my
Because
my
there's a
axe
war
go back
going
together?
on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
healing
then we're
anyone
back.
that needs
Yeah.
healing.
Go.
Any village that was attacked that are not part of this war, I go there and I heal them. Either side, elf, orc. I'll go to the Shikanah. I'll go to the Shy lands. I'll go to the human lands. I'll even go to the elven lands.
So
Anywhere is no place. It's not far enough for me to go. I will go everywhere to heal. That is what I've been called to.
this is a great calling for you.
That's what
So how
I've
did
done.
you end up here?
Following the calling.
I see.
Feel like I should say, don't go into these trials with any preconceived notions of how you think they should turn out. Just play them out however you wish.
The
Or
glass
not.
shifts again.
Duly noted, ladies.
You're in the Golden Rabbit. In your rooms, standing over Shia Eloy and Danny and Billy as they're asleep in the bed.
Oh, fun!
Are we? Hold on. So we're back in there. Are we in the dream state, or are we just hovering over our bodies at this point?
You. Maybe. One or the other.
All right, so Warren's gonna walk up and take a piece of like coal and draw little mustaches on everybody, just for gets and shickles.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
On the Shia as well.
What?
Oh, good luck.
What is this place? This looks like a place of rest.
It's where we discovered the death curse on the land.
This is terrible.
Yes, yes, it is.
As you look out the window, you see sparks of purple magic floating in the air.
That was, if I remember right, that was what I saw the last time when we discovered the death curse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
You do not see those sparks stopping when they get to you.
Crap.
Am I up? Or am
Yeah, you're awake.
I'm awake now. I remember this time I was.
Yeah,
You guys need to come see this.
yeah. We need to dive into the dream and make ourselves immune to the death curse so we
Yes.
can get to nowhere faster.
Grab them all, because this I believe I still have my Shikanah abilities.
Once per day for 1 hour, yes.
Well, during this flashback.
Yeah, but you're being
That's
reinserted
true.
as you are now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Crap. Let's hope I'm not using it wrong. I use my Shikanah abilities and pull them
You
back.
dream walk all 6 of you into the dream. And
Jesus. I get the Shikanah abilities now in my.
Make sure you read them this time.
I did. I have a plus. I have now a plus 29 to my will
My God. That's once per day.
for an hour.
For now. So you enter into the dream realm.
And then I believe us all to be immune to the death curse.
Little bubbles of magic appear around you all, and the death curse stops just before it gets to you.
So we can visibly see the death curse.
So they both can see magic. So that's why I was describing it as the purple
Moats.
motes, because that's what they can see.
Mhm.
You guys, if you're not actively seeing magic, that you don't see that.
I have to cast for it, yeah.
Right. So, well, if you can cast for it, I'll just say that you did. You
Okay.
saw it. So you don't know what this magic is, Zorlin.
This is the curse that we told you about earlier.
This is the curse that you quest to destroy.
Yes.
Yes.
We're in the room right now, right? I'm
In the
s-
dreamscape.
Yeah, we're in
I
the-
know. I'm gonna stick my head out, see invisibility right to the tower where I know the portal was. Is it open?
Portal is open, and the death curse is spilling out.
Well, we probably ought to shut that again.
Yep. I bonus action my wings, twist the ring of Gygus, and who cannot fly? Well, yeah, but I know you've got him.
Yeah, I'll carry him.
I don't remember if he can fly, so I'll just grab Billy from the scruff of the neck and
What?
burst straight out the window.
Yeah, Roran follows right behind, holding Calavar.
I could have believed me, wings.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch for a minute and see if I need to do anything. Dude, my elf is kind of pretentious. I'm not gonna lie.
Clearly.
Aren't you going to
Yes,
help?
Not if I don't need to.
He says you don't.
What do you mean? Who says? I don't know these people. I don't even know what the fuck this orb in the sky is about.
When we get
Go
up
check
there,
it out.
I believe him next to us.
Make an opposed will check, both of you.
Yeah, you're gonna lose. The lowest you can roll is a 30.
Well,
What'd you roll?
But that's a natural fail.
35.
Crit fail.
I rolled
Are you
like
serious?
Is that your will save? Fucking hell, dude.
I rolled an 11.
What'd you roll?
39.
Yeah, he got you anyway.
You got what?
He got you anyway. So you
He has
suddenly
basically a plus 30 to his will
What did
save.
you roll?
I have
the top-
I have a 29. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
He has a plus 24.
how?
Oh,
Wow.
shiz.
Fucking
It's all proficiencies because of my level and my class.
Oh, you're using two. Are you using second? Two.
Yeah.
He's using 2.
I'm,
yeah.
I'm using 2 each.
So that's why. That's because I'm like, okay.
So you guys appear at the top of the tower as the flyers arrive. You follow.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I can see.
Well, I have him on the
proficiency,
scruff,
so-
so
right.
as soon as we get to the tower,
That's where I
Okay.
believed him next to us. As soon as we got to the tower.
Zorlin appears there.
well, as soon as we hit there, Zorlin appears. I'm tossing Billy into the
Sing
middle,
Love is gone.
as
the
I
middle?
did, as I did with what's his face at the time. No, I tossed him up. So I'll toss Billy straight up as he just.
Why?
I'm curious myself.
Okay. So, Zorlin, let me paint this picture. In the middle of this tower, if you think like Isengard.
Never mind.
Sorry, you don't know that. You haven't seen the movies. So, tall, skinny tower, center of the city, open veranda at the top.
Yeah.
In the middle of this veranda is a white doorway that does not appear to be supported by anything.
That's curious.
Imagine the
At the
doorways
very
when you're
least.
traveling through in God of War before when you're on the world tree and you're
Talking
coming
about-
out of it.
Yeah, those
white door.
the World Tree portals.
Yeah, the world.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
As you guys approach, you see standing in the doorway is a almost skeletal looking figure. His skin is drawn tight. His robes are in tatters. His eyes glow green.
Did you throw me at the portal or
Up.
straight up? Okay.
So as soon as we got up, I just tossed you up so you keep going upward. And I'm invisible, so no one knows that
Everyone make a fort save.
God damn it. Fort or will?
Fort!
Fort?
Yeah.
Okay. That is marginally better.
Who orders do I watch?
Cool.
You're technically immune, I guess.
Nice.
27.
22.
Same score as him. 27.
You said 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
24.
You all passed.
This
I'm
is
gonna flip it.
As I'm flying up, I pull out Lorenzo, make him big, and cast Sky Steed on him.
I'm gonna
there
flip
is
him
now
off.
a flying hedgehog.
we just go, we fly back down to the top of the tower where everyone else is.
He's not through the door, is he?
He's not through the door. He's just in the doorway.
Hi.
I'm gonna flip him
How
off.
do you summon an animal?
Similar to
Hello.
He's always
You must be a
so
Zarak.
polite.
Yeah, well, you tried to drag me through your portal, so, you know, fair is fair.
Come to me.
I don't think I will, no.
similar to last time, and this time the invisibility would fail. I'm going to summon as many unseen servants as I can on the other side to shut the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Can I upcast Mage Hand?
Yes.
Cast?
Okay.
What is
I will allow you to upcast.
Because I don't have any kind of major telekinetic spells to try and yank the door shut, so
Right.
I'm going to try and help Sonori by casting it as a 4th level spell instead of as a cantrip.
Help Sonori.
All right.
Sonori's invisible.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
as soon as I cast a spell, my invisibility fades.
Oh, okay.
So he's just launching.
Try to pop him up onto the other side of the doorway and trying to
Slam
get
the door
them to
shut.
shut the
And I'm
door.
going to 4th level spell Mage Hand and try and drag the door shut.
Okay. Both of you give me Arcana checks.
I like this one.
Can I believe
30.
the door to be shut?
30. Okay.
God damn it. I rolled a 4.
Not 20?
I'm ready. Go ahead and tell me.
No, I got almost exactly the same roll as the last time y'all did this.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. What?
No, I didn't say anything.
The door.
Just a 25.
Cool.
Yeah.
The door slams shut, and with such force, the portal itself cracks.
As soon as it's shut, I'm gonna fall down to my knees because
Both of you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
I can still cast a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's
I'm going to
just-
lightning bolt the door. Because I want to blow this thing up.
Now you just see like a bronze door where the portal was. The frame around it is cracked. You hit the door with the lightning.
So that door better make me a fort save. Because I'm going to
It
blow that bitch up.
shatters. The portal is gone.
I'll fall down to my knees and like start catching my breath since I was trying to summon them onto a different plane.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I heal them from their believe them to be healed from their exhaustion?
Yes. You, Roaring, as you slam the door shut and destroy the door, you see behind the door a Sarah turns away from the now broken portal, and he looks at your mother. Your son is becoming irritating. I will have to dispose of him. I have followed you many places, Sarah.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
But that is one place I cannot go. If you touch him, we're done. I won't open any more portals for you. He holds up her book and says, I have little need for you now.
God damn it.
And you're back in the library.
Well,
Before this, we got back.
well, that's
That's right.
a disturbing
So yes,
potential revelation. I don't know that I can believe it, but it's definitely irritating.
Do you know who those figures were?
Yes, I do.
My condolences.
Did I at least cure them of the fatigue before we left?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Are we sure the death god is the one who's the bad one?
He may not be the only one, but anybody who wants to destroy life on this world is bad in my book.
Is the god of death the bad one? Death is just a transition. The one who casted that curse. How about them?
That would be the problem, yes, but the curse is coming from here, so we need to get down to the tomb of the sixth god to figure out what's going on.
He could be using the death god to enhance the
I'm
curse.
thinking that's exactly what's going on, actually.
But
Using
we won't know until
siphoning off from the
move
seal.
on.
If he's siphoning that seal, then there's going to be bigger problems than just a death curse on the land, because that god has enough power to crack the planet, and that would be the end of all of us.
Are you sure it's a bad guy?
What does he want out of this?
I'm not sure of anything at the moment.
Got an accent?
As you're discussing, the window changes again. You're entering into Riverton. Calavar, give me a memory check.
Does one of you know this place as well?
Yeah, we
Yes,
both do.
a few of us do.
Oh.
I pointed those two. Those two.
What is memory again? Is
Intelligence.
that intelligence? Yeah, we talked about that.
Could have sworn it was wisdom, but yeah.
Nice.
Nice. 16 plus 2, 18.
18. You remember the last time you were in Riverton.
Oh.
And you were serving the Duke's son, helping him, just being a bodyguard for hire.
Yes.
And he got a crazy hair one day. You went up to the mountain and went adventuring. You went a little too deep into the caves. You were attacked by goblins. There was a cave in.
I remember this day. This day haunts me every day. Every time I close my eyes, I see that poor child getting crushed by the cave.
Now's your chance to change it.
I will. I would if I had the opportunity.
The world warps around you. You feel a tug on your cloak. You look down and see the prince staring up at you. Come on, Calavar, let's go!
Not today. We must. I think I saw something out down the way. We have other adventures to do, little one.
But we gotta go explore the caves! Come on!
I know I told you that, but
What do we pay you for? I thought you were my friend.
your parents pay me. You don't pay me.
So we're not friends?
Just the knife.
We are not. I am here to do a job, and smack him.
You just broke that little boy's soul.
Man up. This is a hard world, and there's wars going on. Quit being a child.
Calavar! I thought we were friends!
The tone we
He
said.
runs away.
I'm gonna let him have his space. I will
Did you
follow
run
him.
into the cave?
I'm gonna follow. Did he run into the cave?
As
Or did he run
you
away from me?
follow at a distance, you see that he runs up to his tower, runs to his room, and he starts playing with his little action figure toys. The world shifts again, and he appears much older now, in his late teens, and you see him on a boat.
Interesting.
He is traveling. You see from the prow the edge of Silver Shield Island.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
A few more years pass. You see him in the training yards for the Silver Shield, where he earns his first crest.
Nice.
And he accepts a weapon, an axe, very much like yours.
I feel very proud watching this. Following in the footsteps. I know that he's been. It brings a tear to my eye to see that both sorrow and happiness that I didn't do the right thing from the beginning, and the astounding effect I would have made at that day if I'd made the right decisions.
The world fades, and you're back in the library.
I'm pretty quiet. I'm just like looking at, like, kind of astonished of what just happened. I look around at everybody else. Well, now you've all seen what I went through. It's too light to light. Everybody sees that.
I'm gonna sort of like lock eye contact with him and be like, yeah, life is difficult and the right decisions are often the most hard ones to make.
I'm gonna turn to her and be like, Elf woman, what is the meaning of this? Where are you getting this from?
She has a name.
Yes, I preferred not to use it.
Jesus! Wow, California!
He's abusing that.
All names hold power and should be respected.
And yet you call orcs beasts.
They are.
As I said before, this is a big decision you have ahead of you.
What's the difference between work?
Could mean the fate of the world. Again, probably.
There is none then.
You'll need to be able to go back and look at the decisions you've made
Orc
and evaluate the
is
decisions.
not as
Those
easily
outcomes.
domesticated.
Because if you do try and stop the death god
I
from
have,
coming, and not whatever is
I have not.
creating these curses,
Swap, change your perspective.
you are messing with the balance of life and death.
Let's do third first and then we'll.
Are you saying that there is another person involved in this?
Well, the god is not awakened yet. So who's creating the curses?
Derwin, a Sararak, or both would be my money.
Do you know the answer to these questions?
Potentially.
Would you?
Would you mind sharing, please?
Next try.
The world shifts around you, and you find yourselves in the marshlands of Shiloh.
While that was happening, Billy and I were having a side. I didn't want to like interrupt them or like mumble
Yeah.
over them or anything. I
No,
just,
appreciate it.
while that was happening, we were being racist. I was being racist towards orcs.
And I was trying to convince him not to be. By asking him, what's the difference then? If an orc is a beast, what's the difference between an orc and his wolf?
An orc is less easily domesticated.
That's very contrary.
So,
We'll
You-
agree to disagree for now.
Damn, dude.
you guys are in the
The
marshlands.
champions and the goddess of wisdom.
That is wisdom.
Lightning zaps across the field, and you see the ground begin to glow, emanating from Billy's hand.
Really quick, I can take a piss again. Sorry.
That's fine. We don't need it for this one.
When was this?
This is when you summoned the Fey King and got us in debt, knucklehead.
It's amazing
Yeah.
how this just
It was
goes.
like 3 days ago, my dude.
To be fair, it was like 8 months ago.
We've been in 3 different marshlands since then.
That's true.
Oh, I remember this now. And I remember summoning his ground here.
Mm-hmm.
And then remember believing the faking here. I believe the faking in front of us, like I did then.
Well, what a surprise this is.
Apparently.
I change his accent every time because it's fun.
Every time.
Hi, Oberon.
What did you just call me?
Oberon.
Well done, Clemenus.
Thank you.
But you aren't you.
No.
Not now, you.
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm,
different you.
I
I know
am
that.
then
Playing with. Oh, Jesus. Time
I
traveling
am me
baby.
from the time
About 3
after
days
I became
later.
your paladin.
Paladin. That means I become a god.
God damn it,
Ooh.
Billy.
Oh, but who left? There has to be balance. Or does there? I suppose there doesn't.
I don't know if saying anything will
Wow,
change.
so you're my paladin, you say.
Yes.
What graces can I bestow upon you, my paladin follower?
I
damn it,
smite
Billy.
with
Back in the
the
mirror.
magic of wild.
You want to smite me with the magic of the wild?
No, I can.
That's not what he
That's
asked.
great. That's not really what I asked.
Honestly, other than that, I have no idea.
Why did you summon me?
I point at the 3 hags that are in front of us.
I suppose if I'm a god, this is much easier. They vaporize.
We're also going through the trials
Trials.
to become champions of the gods. This is the
Who
past.
I see no other gods here.
Arances. This is currently Arances' trial.
She's trapped in her forest and books. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Becky, right?
At this point, Warren just has his head in his hands. It's like, oh my god, guys.
That's enough.
Alright.
Writing my name.
I remember you for some reason. You were there when... What's his guts got trapped?
Yes.
Well, gods don't have guts. That makes sense. Anyway,
You were there too, technically.
I was! That's why I remember it. Thank you for that, by the way. And I suppose, thank you for this. The world shifts around you, and you are now in not the Fey King's court, but the Fey King's cathedral. There are many creatures here.
You've changed the place up since I last saw.
You like it?
It's interesting.
Ah, good. Yeah. Being the only god that's not bound to a place and time is great.
I bet.
Oh, you should probably leave.
So anyway, I'll let you guys get back to your challenges. Oh, God. Back in the library without the shifting of the glass.
Warren smacks Billy in the head again. Because by this point, it's just his default reaction to any of the shit.
God damn it! Listen,
I feel like Bellerin's just outside like, what the
I made
When you
mistakes.
tell Billy that he has unbalanced the world, he puts more weight on the other side.
Yeah, he
If
puts-
I fucked up one way, let's fuck up the other way. But let's do more.
In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Might as well.
the problem is, it's going to end up being a pound of flesh.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, not sorry. You brought this on yourself.
Oh yeah, no. But like, I also accept my decisions and like I own up to them too.
Right.
So
That doesn't mean you have to talk about them to the people involved.
Didn't
listen,
need to know any of that.
we're in the challenges. I accept what I did. I don't change what I did in the past. I change what I do in the future.
You may have just changed what you did in what happens in the future for the worse, my friend.
Hasn't happened yet.
Technically, it's already been changed before we even started this challenge.
Okay, metaphysical shit breaks my brain. All right, moving on.
Anyway, I guess the next one. That one is.
The glass shifts around you, and you find yourselves in the court of Eridel.
Oh, this one.
You're brought before the Emperor. Yes, and who are you? What tidings do you bring?
We are diplomats of Grey Pass.
Grey Pass, how is Lord Keller?
Well, he's
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah, but we're going to
out of game. This is they haven't gone and attacked the town.
No, this is right after they've attacked Grey Pass. We
Is
got
it
the
right
message.
after,
Yeah,
or
we got
is
the
it-
message and rushed to
this is-
Eridel.
This is when
That's
we
right,
tried to
okay.
spell the thing on the
Yeah,
cannon
so
that
it's-
caught.
Well, I was trying to remember where in if it was right before or right after.
Technically, the battle just started.
Yeah.
Lord Keller, he could be better.
Oh?
Yes, we got here as soon as we could to at least talk with you, my lord, about taking Grey Pass off of your hit list.
My hit list. Are you accusing me of inciting war amongst my own people?
I was not no, sir. I was just saying that we had heard news that Grey Pass was deemed a traitor of the nation.
That is true. Grey Pass has betrayed me. They have begun to speak with the orcs of Garridan again.
Is that why you sent your armies? Here we go.
Yes. Grey Pass is full of traitors. They must be brought to heel.
Look
So
over at Roran.
Detect magic, and I'm going to try to spot Derwin again. To see where he's sitting in reference to the Wood King.
So the king is kind of standing in front of his throne to greet you, and Derwin is standing like just behind the throne, a little to the right.
And is this which age Derwin are we seeing?
old
This is
Derwin.
the old Derwin.
This is the old Derwin. Okay.
And detect magic. You do see a stream of some kind of magic coming from Derwin as he's stroking his beard. And the king is speaking almost in time with the stroke of Derwin's beard.
okay, I'm gonna detect magic and look around and see if I can spot anybody else under Derwin's control.
As you look around, you see similar threads and similar style of magic around the guards and several other aides.
Okay.
So at this point, everyone is already
Yeah.
pretty
but
much
the but the
controlled.
courtiers and it's just the guards and the aides, not the courtiers.
That's right.
Okay.
We were hoping to have talks with you, my lord, about, well,
Not doing what you're doing?
exactly.
You wish me to stop attacking Grey Pass?
I wish to negotiate lesser consequences for.
Can I sense?
Yes, we will discuss.
Can I sense motive?
Sure. This is your emperor, by the way.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
Someone who's.
Is he stroking at something?
Derwin is stroking his beard,
Yeah.
and the emperor is speaking at the same timing that Derwin is stroking his
Well, I know.
Like- like
but
he's
the
in
Emperor
control of
isn't
something.
grabbing
No.
something.
No,
That's what I was about to ask.
No, I was just showing what Derwin is doing.
That's a 10. That's a 10. Wait, hang on. Let me see if I have a specific skill for sense motive.
Since motive is a specific skill, at least it is in
What does it fall under?
wisdom.
Okay, well, I have a wisdom buff, but like, let me.
I don't see a sense motive on that.
Sense motive should be under ride.
Ride?
The
If
skill.
it's alphabetical.
It's
Oh, it's not alphabetical.
beneath. Yeah.
Well, his is, but he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
This-
He's using
this
a
is
2e
How do you
sheet
remember
It's a
that?
2e sheet.
Gotcha.
because he's looking at his own sheet. It's
Um,
right there.
Yes, I see it.
Yes.
Well, he's got a different
Good.
one. So it's wisdom based.
Diplomacy?
Um,
Because I do have diplomacy, I just don't have, like.
I would allow you to use diplomacy to figure out kind of what he's thinking.
Okay.
Given this that it's a political discussion, I would allow that.
Alright. I'll use diplomacy to sense motive.
It's cracked.
That's a what?
It's cracked.
Cracked?
Yes, because it hit the ledge and that's how it landed. It was.
Okay, so is that one good?
Yes, it's flat.
Okay. 32.
Was that better?
You can tell.
It was not one. Was that?
Looking at the emperor's face, he's contemplating. He seems rather vacant, like in his expression. It's hard to tell what he's thinking, but it looks like the idea of negotiating could possibly get him something more that he wants without much work.
And I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay.
That's a skill.
Most of the time, yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's a
'cause I
spell.
have that as a druid. I have that as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, hurry up.
Can you tell me if I'm reading this correctly? Is that right there the bonus? No, this right here is the bonus.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
34.
cast, and you see all the things that I described to the other two.
All right, dope.
Yes, we will discuss a deal for peace.
Can I message to Tsunori? Not that my character knows his name, but just that guy right there.
Sure.
I'm gonna message to him. He's under a spell. He's looking to gain more profit from these negotiations.
Is that we have to speak it, right? Or is it
Me-
is that one
messages-
verbal? I'm
messages-
trying to remember which one's which.
Messages murmured conversation, so you'd be like
Gotcha.
sub-vocalizer, so you could kind of do this like you're thinking and talk very softly under your breath.
Yeah, so I'll after hearing the king say that, put my hand up and message back. 3/4 of the people here are under Derwin's command.
Would you want to hold them and dispel them?
Didn't work so well the last time we did that.
Well, at the same time, last time we only pinpointed one
Yeah, overcast and AoE dispel.
because we didn't know. Is the king walking us anywhere, or are we just standing there? It's
He's still in contemplation, but he does say, meet with me in the library and we will discuss.
As he's saying that, at the same time, with my murmur, I'll go, we need an AoE, not a direct dispel this time. Tell the others.
I can slow their actions. I can't do a large dispel.
We
We
can't.
can.
Yeah, we can.
You guys can't, but you had thought, you were in thought communication with them as they were up in, wait, where are they now? Are they in the physical room with us this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Lorenzo, but I also casted that during that session, Dispel Magic.
Yeah, we all
as well.
dispelled.
You both did and pinpointed one.
And the king.
Yeah.
I'm going to, similar to last time, turn around and look at both Roran and Billy, because they were in the room with us, and nod. And see if I get the same reaction I did get last time from the king. As I turn around and give them the signal of, this is like last time. And turn back around and face the king.
As you guys turn your attention back to the king, he is walking off this side of the room.
Too late.
Well, he said to meet us in the library. This is out again. He said to meet us in the library.
Maybe we'll have
We
another
can go to the
opportunity.
library and dispel him, can't we?
Several guards come up to you. Follow us.
Let's go.
Without resisting, I'm
Yep.
walking.
You guys get to the library. They let you in. You see the king sitting in an armchair before a bright window. Derwin is seated next to him, as well as several other advisors. So, you wish to sue for the peace of Grey Pass. Well, I will accept this on one condition. The full and complete surrender of Lord Keller's power, lands, and titles.
It's interesting to me that you suddenly changed your tune from calling him a friend of the throne to a traitor of the throne within a few breaths of time.
Excellent tone. But, yes, he was a good friend, and then I remembered his treason. Opening the pass and sending a group out to... Am I boring you?
Oh, sorry. I look stupid when I think.
Well, then you must appear intelligent often.
So
In the
you
background, I'm just gonna shout out my thoughts exactly.
Who is this?
Who?
You!
Me.
Yes!
he
Who are introduced? I am familiar with you, Sonori.
yes.
Who are you?
And I bow as I say this, it was Zorlin Grimold of the Way of the Leaf.
You all see Derwin's eyes go wide.
Where's my notebook? There it is.
Yeah, grab me.
Your advisor seems to have something to say about our companion.
I stand up again.
Do you now? Derwin says. The Way of the Leaf, if I recall. Your people do not leave your oasis often.
Not often indeed.
So I must assume you're on your trials.
This would be correct.
How fares that for you?
It is yet to be seen, but so far I am, in my own opinion of things, well.
The bark of a tree is hard and rough, but keeps that which is inside alive. You remember an old Way of the Leaf proverb that he's quoting.
It does indeed.
Welcome to Eridel.
My thanks to you.
Crap.
Have we separated Derwin from the king?
No,
He's sitting right next to
They're
him.
right
Oh,
next to each other,
shit.
yeah.
And
No,
the
no.
rest of you,
Roaring.
roaring. Just roaring.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Derwin coughs. Hiding things from your king is ill-advised. Roaring the Black.
Yeah, I wondered if you might remember that.
I had an adventure with these four, well, I remember there being another, that we all met in a tower pursuing a particular item. Oh, they went on your adventures with you. Oh, that's lovely. Welcome. Yes, yes. Any friend of Derwin is a friend of mine. Now,
With his attitude change, I'm going to detect magic and see if that spell has stopped. Seeing his change in attitude.
it looks like it's waning.
Okay.
Derwin seems to be relaxing, and he's not actively maintaining the spell.
Okay.
Yes, I remember our adventure quite well, Derwin. It,
Yes. It was a bit of a headache for me.
I would imagine so, yes.
But I must say,
Sorry, bacon lodged in my throat.
Furballs,
The bacon.
the offer still stands.
Fucking anathema. No.
Billy, and I with the stern, not in front of our king.
Sorry. I didn't introduce myself. You may know my name as Volbuscata Carticus Chatus Wilnus Richard.
Oh, right, he's got his name back.
I don't think any of us know your
Oh,
name.
yes! Son of Mage Richard, yes! I know you, yes! I was actually in Nowhere several years ago.
Really?
I met your father.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful man, yes.
Yes. Oh, it's wonderful to meet someone who's met my father.
I suppose, yes.
My father meets the most wonderful people.
How is he doing?
From our letters, he seems to be doing just fine.
Good, good. Very powerful mage.
It's where I got my magic, is learning a lot from my father.
Are you pursuing in his footsteps?
I have taken a detour in my path currently. Paths might change, and I think I might be following his footsteps in a different way.
Wisely said, yes. Okay. Well, I'm open to negotiations if you speak on behalf of Lord Keller. Let's make a deal. The world fades and you're back in the library.
I really wanted to dispel magic that guy and punch Derwin right in the face.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. I don't like when they don't stay dead.
If I recognize the throne and the scenery, that was the king of the Elven lands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who apparently knows my dad. I gotta write this down.
And the gentleman next to him, at least the older version of him, is Derwin, the one we were originally trying to kill.
Was there a different one you tried to kill?
Succeeded in, and yes.
Cloning. He has been able to make clones of himself.
Copies, duplicates, simulacrums, something. He's making multiple versions of himself and splitting his consciousness off.
This must be stopped.
We don't know if
Yes.
he's splitting it. We don't know how he's splitting his consciousness, or if he is, or if these actually straight up.
Independent entities, yeah.
Independent
or hive mind,
entities.
or there's something.
We
He
don't know
remembered.
what.
Yeah, he remembered me
exactly.
killing him, so
So-
I think it's shared consciousness.
It has to be shared.
He remembered me killing him.
Going through that, I'm gonna step away from the table and cast sending to Sebi, and see if I can reach him.
Who?
Sebastian. He's the other guy who works with Lord Keller, like next to him.
Oh.
It's been a few hours. How are you guys holding up?
We're holding. We've moved everyone out into the vault, so that's the safest place right now. But the first wall is almost down. They're hitting us with everything they have.
And if I remember correctly, this is the first outer wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how many, if being there, how many walls until
So
it gets to?
there's two walls: the main outer wall, and then a smaller inner wall, and then the keep. And the vault is under the keep.
I'll turn back around. I don't mean to rush you, Bellerin, and I look over to the rest of the party. The first wall of Grey Pass is about to fall.
Damn. That's where I've got the rest of my stuff.
I like that stuff. That's my favorite stuff.
That's been Roran's kind of tsundere joke about why he needs to stop Derwin. Because Derwin keeps wanting to update the universe and change things, and the universe is where I keep all my stuff.
Is Arancy still in the room?
None of that.
Huh?
Is Arancy still there?
Stop with your bacon.
Aransi kind of disappeared from. She
Can I ask
she's
Arancy,
there,
like,
but yeah, you can ask her anything.
Pulls up
Like-
Greenbar?
should we skip to the end?
Put grains in a bar.
I think they're ready.
Okay.
How?
As I'm irked, I grab whatever food Billy's having and toss it on the ground. Now's not the time, Billy.
Greenbar! I don't know how to explain it though.
And I hold him. Grey Pass is about to fall.
Listen, we have to go through this.
The
trial.
people you've healed are about to get killed.
You don't know. You don't think I know that.
Then
skip
what
to
are you
the
just
Focus. Focus, Billy, please.
Sorry, I'm that place means a lot to me, and I know you care about a lot of people there. Rowan over here just cares about his shit.
Now you know that's not true.
I know, but I give you a little side eye. But still,
Sticks his tongue out.
we got to get whatever this trial is done and over with, and then almost irked look at Bellerin. Just take a breath.
As you look back at her, you see the stained glass behind her stop swirling, and it slowly rearranges itself into just an image. You see Shia Loy's house. Shikana Terrain is sitting up in bed, and you see Cormand laying out on the bed, his head in Shikana Terrain's lap, and Shikana Terrain is casting his magic. He is clearly trying to save Cormand's life. His breath is ragged and slow. You see Hargand and Tessa there as well.
Well, that's distressing.
Wish I could help.
You can. We just need to get through with this and stop whatever's producing the curse that's killing my family.
The room fades. The image remains. And you find yourselves in the room. Tessa sees you first. She runs up and hugs you and says, "You made it! Thank you. He's very weak.
I know, Tessa.
What's been happening? What's going on?"
I don't know how long I've got to explain, so I'll give her kind of a thumbnail sketch of basically somebody's unlocked a curse on the land that's killing anybody who's ever been healed through magic.
But that's...
Most of the world, yes. Anybody who's ever been resurrected is more susceptible than the rest.
With his time adventuring, that would...
Make him a prime target, yes.
Yeah.
You could try what I did before if you want.
Please do. Anything to slow this down.
I still have my Shikana powers, I believe.
Yep.
So I walk over and touch Shikana terrain and try to dream walk with them.
As you dream walk into Shikana Terrain's vision and his walk into Corman's head, you see and feel every cut, scrape, bruise, wound, burn that has happened to Corman. Give me a fortitude save. You have to pass a 30.
That ain't happening.
You are booted out of the dream.
There's nothing I could have. I'm double checking this real quick. No. I have to make a way higher check.
Hargan says, my magic is no use here.
Roran bites back a sarcastic retort, knowing this isn't the time.
Great way to say it. I've tried, Roran, okay? I've tried.
I don't doubt it.
I'm gonna cast Bear's Endurance on myself and try it one more time.
Okay.
What was that? 22. No, same roll.
Not enough. Shikana opens his eyes and sees you all. He says, "Good. You're here. I've kept him together as long as I can. But I can't endure much longer. He's been through more than most. And it is his time." The Shikana waves his hand, and you all find yourselves in your home, your childhood home. You are playing with your brother and your sister on the floor while your parents are going through books and maps and doing their research. And you see Cormand, older Cormand, standing off to the side watching. He's twitching and jerking in pain, but he's settled on this memory. He looks over and sees you and Tessa and Hargan as your grown-up selves. He says, "So this is it."
Roran smiles kind of sadly.
You know, killing dragons was easy. Hunting with my party was fun. But my favorite things happened right here. Watching you all grow up, find your powers, unlock your knowledge of the world that one day will shape it into a new form. When your mother left, I didn't know what to do. So I left. I walked away. And I'm sorry for that.
I understand.
That's good because I don't. It was a fool's mission. I hoped I could bring her back and restore our family instead of being here for you all.
Well,
As we're standing there, remembering Shia Loy's words, I'm gonna pull the scroll out. Zorlin, I don't know when I'm supposed to give this to you,
To me.
and I'll hand it to him.
What
And
is this?
at the top where it's sealed, it's just, what did you say, green leaf?
It's a green leaf.
Clearly a message. I'm going to open the scroll.
You open the scroll, and it is Aura of Oasis, which is the spell that is maintained to keep the oasis in its form. No bad weather, no weather-related problems at all. It creates a half-mile radius of peace and tranquility, basically, with weather.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want to try casting Remove Curse as high as I can on Corman.
This is indeed one of the greatest of gifts. What is your name?
oh yeah, we haven't given those yet.
No.
I'm the only one who's given my name.
He's the only one that has. My name's Sonori.
My greatest honor to meet you, Sonori.
Billy, what's your highest level spell?
4th.
Give me a roll.
17th so flat. What am I adding?
Your spell casting?
That's a 25.
For paladins, that's charisma, isn't it?
For him, it's a wisdom check, though.
No, that's 26.
26. I will give you inspiration.
I was gonna-
It's a 1d4.
I was gonna say, as I see him trying this, I'm gonna try this twice. My 5th level, break enchantment, which also removes enchantments, transmutations, and curses.
Can I activate the ring as well?
Sure.
That's 2, 28, 31.
That went under. I'll get it here in a sec. I'll take that one.
All right, man.
With all bonuses and everything, 35.
Nice.
So you both cast your magic on Cormand, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You,
No, to just a random person. I'll get it here in a second. I probably went deeper.
I
so
pushed it
together,
further. Next, it's like
both of you, together, barely pass the check.
Oh, holy crap!
As soon as I know it went through, I'll just fall on the floor and
You
brace
both
myself.
pass out.
Makes sense?
Cool. You will be unconscious for 2 days.
Oh crap!
You, the rest of you, see purple sparks erupt from Corman's mouth and dissipate.
Well, damn. I need to research some curse breaking spells.
After we save his life!
We're out.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
I was ready.
Yeah, but you may be the only one who can stop Mother.
Okay, I'm good.
Excuse me?
I think she's working with a Sararak to open portals.
Who is this you speak of?
A Sararak is a Lich King who got trapped in an alternate plane many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know because I put him there.
So it's interesting why Mother would be working to bring him back.
She always believed he had a motive that wasn't necessarily evil, and I read for her the definition of Lich multiple times. She always hoped that I was wrong. I'm very rarely wrong.
Well, there I won't go, Father. But
If she's in on this,
you may be the only one who can stop her, so we need you. We're going to try and break the curse.
I would need my team. She didn't listen to me, you know that. She listened to Bloodstain, though.
Bloodstain?
Our orc companion. When we were the adventuring party,
Just his face of Zorlin. The fuck you say?
it was me, your mother, Derwin, who you've met,
Unfortunately.
Bloodstain. We adventured for many years together. And Bloodstain was always able to convince her.
How? She's more stubborn than any ox.
He's an orc, so he speaks stubborn.
Fair point.
I don't even know if he's still alive, but if he is, he's your best bet.
Okay. Once we finish what we're doing, we'll see if we can track him down in the Orchlings. But we've got to stop. What's the king of the elves' name again? I forgot.
Eridel.
His name is the same as the city?
He takes on the name of the city
Okay.
when he becomes king, yes.
Okay, so we've got to stop King Eridel from wrecking Grey Pass's ship first.
He's attacking Grey Pass?
Yeah, Derwin's...
For the vault?
I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know what all's down there.
Oh! What has Harold said about it?
Harold's been stuck in the vault for like 3 weeks. They locked him down there again.
Oh, you better start praying for those elves then. They're in trouble.
Well, it sounds like we need to stop this even more then, because I don't want any senseless deaths if we can help it.
Harold usually goes a little crazy with his measures, yeah.
I did not know that
You
about
don't
Master
want to
Harold.
know what's crazy in the vault.
Oh, well, yes, now I actually do, remember?
That's true. I will go to Grey Pass as quick as I can and help. I will try to get word to Derwin and to Bloodstain, and I will track them down.
Well, last we encountered a copy of Derwin.
Copy?
Yeah, he's been duplicating himself somehow. Yeah, he was trying to get a
Figured it out. The son of a bitch!
yeah, well, he was trying to get a hold of a Destiny Stone to rewrite the war between orcs and elves, so we...
Yeah, that sounds like Derwin.
Yeah, we stopped
He was
that.
always the extremist of the group.
Yes, we stopped that fairly definitively, and he's not real happy with me.
I would imagine not. He never liked hearing no.
Oh, yeah, I told him no pretty adamantly, in fact.
Well, you take care of this death curse, and I'll go take care of Grey Pass.
Alright, maybe getting word to Derwin is not the right call, though.
Why do you say that?
Because he's
One of the most powerful
control.
sorcerers out there.
Yes, he's also mind controlling the King of Eridel and a number of aides and guards.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, so maybe
We
he's...
threw him out of our party for mind control.
Yeah, well, maybe don't tip him off you're going, then? He might react unpredictably.
Fair enough.
Would suggest my father, but I'm out.
Yeah, you mean.
All right.
Are there any other powerful mages, sorcerers, wizards, anybody like that you can think of that you might be able to contact?
Several, yeah.
Are they friendly to us?
To you, they wouldn't know you. To me, no. But they might help.
We're in face palms.
I was awake, it's just dead.
I know. I wouldn't say that because I wouldn't even think of Billy's dad, but
Right.
he's got the idea in my head now, so I want to say it. But no, Warren wouldn't think of Billy's dad because he doesn't know him. So
You did meet him, actually.
I know I met him, I just don't know him.
Yeah, you don't.
So the question is whether Corman would know him and think to contact him. Yeah, I wouldn't know that. So
Well, hang on. I gotta add his bonuses.
Nat 1.
Well, he rolled a 9.
But it's like
He got a 39.
Oh!
And he's like, that was the other one. I always forget him. Chattis.
Just see him out on the floor, just.
wait, that one? The one that's unconscious from healing you?
Looks kind of like him, but way too young. Isn't that Billy?
Yeah, that's Billy. He got his name back finally. Long
He
story.
had a different name?
Yeah.
that would be my fox form.
Okay.
Yeah, long story, but if he looks like him, I'm guessing you Chattis is his dad.
That might make sense. Alright. Well,
Warren's intelligent enough to put 2 and 2 together. So
It's only 4, man.
Bellerin?
Surprise.
Very much so. I
okay.
haven't seen you since my turn in the tomb.
Oh, that explains a lot more.
You weren't supposed to survive that.
I wasn't. Since you guys are in the tombs.
Yes, that's where the curse is coming from.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right?
It's the 6th god, isn't it?
Maybe. She's hinted otherwise. I'm not sure. She's being very evasive. I'm assuming that's not changed any since your time.
No, not at all. This woman will not answer a question.
Not with
at
a straight
all.
answer, anyway.
If she's able to not answer it, she won't. Okay.
So it wasn't just me.
It might also just be you, but probably
Who
not.
are you? You weren't there the last time.
I.
Where's Shia Loy?
On his way back to Shy Island.
Oh, okay. That'll be fine.
You knew a Shia.
Several, in fact.
You certainly have known a colorful folk, haven't you?
I pride
Well, they're
myself on it,
mostly
in fact.
green, but yeah, they do come in other colors sometimes.
They're all the dads just like, you know what?
The dads are my favorite.
Indeed, they do.
The dream fades and you're back in the Shikama's house. Cormand opens his eyes but doesn't move. The Shikama steps out. He's still very weak.
I'll help support Chicken Terrain as he gets up.
Thank you.
Just out next
We will
to
both rest for
As long as
however
it
long
takes.
Thank you for coming. He touches both of you on the temple and you awaken. And he then
Zonks.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
It did, and I owe you both a great debt. So, Billy, I won't smack you for a while.
the image
Unless I really, really
fades
have to.
and you're back in the library.
So I'll look at Bellerin. How much of that was real?
That much.
So all of it?
Some things happen, and some things have yet to happen. But all things that are will be. Aransi steps out from a corridor. You've done well. To your question, real. Was anything that you saw real? How much has changed from your actions?
A lot.
The
Nothing
world
at
has
all.
changed from our actions.
Indeed. knowing that actions have consequences is the beginning of wisdom. Where does it end?
It doesn't. It can't.
True enough. She pulls out a glowing book and tosses it to Bellerin. I believe you know what to do. Farewell and good luck. I've done all I can for you. Goodbye, Billy. And she walks back down the corridor.
I need a heavy drink.
All right, so while this is going on, Roran is going to whip out a sending journal and write to Tessa and ask if Father has recovered or not, how he's doing.
She says, well, you should know, you were just here.
So he's well then?
And he's still asleep and will need a long time to recover, but he will live.
Not gonna lie, this went differently than how Bellerin thought it was gonna go.
Well, when these people combine for a 66 and the DC is a 65, I was like, there's no way. And he rolls a 31 and I was like, that sucks, man. It really sucks. And then you're like 35 and I'm like,
balls.
Fuck.
Well, if it had failed, Roran would have put every bit of magic he had into the both of them to amplify their spells.
Oh, so, I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can either
anyway.
keep going down this cycle, or I can say they hit it, which they did.
Which I was like, Billy's trying everything because he's not gonna let this dad die right in front of him when he has the power to do something.
That was the test, though. God damn it.
was to accept the passing? Yeah. Unfortunately, Lady Bellerin, we don't accept things that we can.
We don't really do that.
Yeah,
here.
we don't really do the whole accepting of the inevitable thing.
not-
Fight against fate
You
as
saw
hard
that
as long as
movie
we
in the
can.
thinking? Get up slowly.
Until you can't fight any
legs
longer.
shaking.
Nobody gets killed
Jeez,
unless
my
it's
legs
us
hurt
doing
a
the
lot.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
there's a pretty substantial body count behind us at this point, but most of them are
God.
monsters.
That's what we do.
Hey, Bellerin turned people into soup. I saw those
I
memories.
see.
Slap the legs.
Soup.
Bellerin's tired. She needs a nap now.
we wore her
That
out.
was exhausting, yeah.
Saint
I know. I'm trying to think of now what to do. I got a book.
You saying check your phone?
Are your legs sore, Paladin?
No, it's more of I drained every bit of magic from my body, and my body's just kind of just running the magic back through the channels.
I see.
Yeah, you guys are awake, but you're
I'm on the ground. I'm gonna
completely drained.
hold my
I'm just
arm.
like using myself to try to stand back up to get like the feelings back in my like, come on, legs.
Give
you
me
can
a
do this.
strength check.
I'm gonna hold my arm out and
15.
You crumple back to the ground.
as like I'm waking back up. If that was a test, messing with family is not one to do around me, Bellerin. And like try to see if anyone would come and help me.
No, Roran would definitely run over and haul you up and scorch you.
Alright.
I look at Rory. What are you gonna do with the god of death?
What's necessary to save this world?
Are you sure you know what that is?
Nope.
There's a god that is no longer existing on this plane. There is now a new fey god. We originally stole this one away because change. It was not the correct time for it.
Right.
That's
It will
it.
depend on what this god's intentions are, and if it's even going to break the seal anyway.
So you're gonna let it awaken.
If it doesn't have any plans to crack the planet in half, death is a part of the cycle of life. That doesn't mean we should just accept it. But if the
She
So
hands
Warren
you this
accepts the book.
glowing book.
Roran accepts the book and stares at Bellerin like, okay, what am I doing with this?
It's a book, man.
All right.
Gotta read it.
So I'll start to read it, thumb through it.
So you open the book, and you see that a majority of the pages are blank. But as you look at it, you see all of your spells appear. All of your notes from your other books appear. Maps of places you've been appear.
Oh, no, that's
And-
handy. I'm just going to keep thumbing through it and seeing what else
You
is showing
come
up
to
in
a
there.
part that says, "Welcome to Grey Pass, a city that prides itself on not being a part of anything."
Roran kind of grins at that.
As you look through it, you see that it also has the histories of the places you've been to. It has structures of politics and nobilities and various other information that you didn't even know you knew. When this book is in your possession, you have a +5 to every knowledge check.
Oh my god.
Damn! Rocking good news.
From the ground.
You also have a +3 to wisdom, in addition to your regular stats.
Okay. So that actually makes my will save not suck. Wisdom is not Roran's strong suit. Intelligence is for sure.
From the ground. What does this
When
say?
you close the book, whenever that is,
Yeah.
it disappears from your hand and appears behind you, floating, just behind your head. You are the only one who knows that it's there.
Aha.
That's so cool.
So I just have to do this and pull a book out.
Yep.
I love it. So Roran just kind of appears and disappears the book a couple of times, getting the handle of it. This is cool. Roran kicks Billy in the shin.
Oh, fair.
Said I wasn't gonna smack you. I didn't say I wouldn't kick you.
That's fair. Still trying to get feeling back in my legs.
Let me help. Just
Thank
walk
you.
up and kick him a couple more times.
I'm starting to feel that, thank you.
My pleasure. Genuinely my pleasure.
Knock it out.
Warren nods to Beller and is like, fair enough.
You make your way out of the tomb. Hobbling.
No, Warren's just gonna skull drag Billy, just one foot and just.
As we're walking, Zorland, what do you plan to do? Obviously, you don't know any of us. Do you
Well,
intend to help us
you
in
know what I was
saving the
listening-
world?
Well, in my short time with you, I've become aware of a great evil that plagues this land. I was sent on a trial, a great endeavor that I must endure. I have to accept that my goal is to eradicate this spell that you speak of, the death curse.
As you guys reach the golden door, which is open to the Unity, you see Aransi appear.
I bow again. Lady Uransi.
She says, "So, have you decided to travel with that?"
Travel with them? Where do they travel?
They've been many places in a short time, and they will go further still.
Then I suppose I must.
You must not. Do you wish to?
Wish to?
Yes.
Nice.
We're all stopped.
I'm called to take this journey upon my shoulders and carry the weight.
You're duty bound. That is good. You must learn of yourself. She hands you a book.
A book. I'm gonna look at it.
Looks very much like that.
That's a laptop.
Wow!
Oh, that book!
Yes.
No, the other book that I'm holding.
He looked for the other book. That's the funny part.
Are we sure Sven's not here?
It's leather bound, has a clasp on it, and a large blue stone in the center. Then you will need this.
I'm gonna open the front page and see what type of book it is.
It's a journal. and it contains, well, yours won't have that. It'll contain your adventure with the Burning Five.
I see. Then I suppose this is my place.
So long as you wish it to be.
Say thank you.
You're not here. Shut up.
You all exit into the Unity, the gold doors close behind you. As you enter, you see the star in the center, the five-pointed star, has shifted down into a long spiral staircase.
Wait, so does that make you the champion?
As it's,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As
cool.
it's
Just wanted to make sure.
shifting, both the invisibility detect magic, does that curse now spewing out, or is it very similar to how it was, where it's just the curse spell is just still?
It's just still. It's kind of just
Nothing's
sitting
like rushing out. Okay.
Well,
Downwards and onwards?
yep. I think down we go.
Indeed.
I'm gonna make Lorenzo grow big, and hop on him like, okay, I need to get my feeling back in my legs before I start walking. places again.
Riding a hedgehog is probably not the way to do that, my friend. You ever ridden a horse? Not a good way to keep your feeling.
Let us
On a
all-
staircase.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, each step is about 10 feet wide and about 4 feet deep.
Oh.
Let us all, and I'm gonna raise my hand and I'm gonna sort of like raise my voice to gain attention. And I'm gonna say, let us all take a short rest, comrades. We have a great peril that we face, and I'm gonna roll charisma to give a endearing speech. But we all have a great peril that we face, but we cannot face it worn out. I see you all have faced many trials recently, and I personally faced trials myself. I understand that I have only come in recently to y'all's journey, but we now travel together, travel to wherever we must go to banish this curse. And personally, I feel that it is my journey to make sure that we all go safely together. So, in my own professional suggestion, we should rest to make sure that we are well going forward. If you need anything, I can heal, I can buff.
Wise words, Zorlin. You look around, and standing before each of the doors are the five gods.
Or like
Wow.
charisma now.
4 gods.
Yeah. No maintain.
Dorsha wields a long golden sword. Raksha, his fists are bloody, and an axe dripping blood is hanging from his back.
Motherfucker.
Mujaji leans heavily on his staff, and Aransi stands behind you, a book in her hand. Well, he's right.
We face dangers better when we are well rested. We can tackle what goes forward
Good catch.
in our exhausted state and fail, or we can rest shortly here and go forward better prepared.
Well, I think the rookie's probably right.
Rookie, whatever, you're right.
The gods raise their hands towards each other, and you see a beam pass between them. The bubbling, flowing magic of the death curse freezes. The air goes still. Rest, and we will watch over you.
Pass out.
Billy just falls off Lorenzo.
Just pass out. I'm done.
Your hut appears.
Headed that one off at the pass, didn't he?
I just saw his arm go back, and I was like, "Yep, I know."
Well, it appeared. I was gonna toss it in front of Mujaji's door, And as I pass Mujaj, he'd be like, I miss him. And walk into the hut.
He misses you too. You will see him again someday.
So, yeah, walk into the hut.
Yep.
And
Warren will go.
start
Yeah.
writing everything.
Take a nap on the ground.
He just out wherever you were. Boom.
Warren actually, rather than being a jerk and skull dragging Billy, actually picks him up and carries him into the hut because he does owe him a dad.
Sweet.
Well, I owe him. He did help save my dad, so I owe him one.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Listen, as soon as I failed the second time of trying to dreamwalk, I was like, I'm gonna try everything. And I started looking through my spells, and as soon as I remove Chris, I was like, that could work. I just have to wait for a time when I can try it.
I'm assuming as everyone goes in, I'll poke my head out. Zorlin,
Yes,
there's room for you two in here. And walk back in.
I appreciate the invitation, and I'll walk in after.
You walk into this small, cozy hut. It has a writing desk, couches, several bunk beds.
I sit at the writing desk, and I begin detailing the adventures that I've had since walking into the portal.
All one of them.
All one of them.
That's his desk.
You're asleep. You don't get to talk.
Yeah, you're out. I'll just sit on the couch and write as I do, but like slowly drifting in and out of like exhaustion.
Yeah. Eventually, you all fall asleep. About 8 hours pass, maybe. It's hard to tell down here. But eventually, time resumes. You awake.
Time to go down? Yep. Venturing we shall go.
Andy's already asleep.
Venturing we shall go. Oh, there we go. Venturing we shall go.
Out of game, did we finish the Tomb of Ronaldsy?
Yes.
Yeah, I was named champion, so
Were you a previous champion?
no.
Okay.
No, I played in the prequel game. I was Shikano LaBeouf, the sorcerer. So
Right.
So technically 2 champions, but really 1 because the other one doesn't really count because he's not here.
What do you mean?
Oberon.
You're not champion of Oberon.
Oh, that's what you told me last time.
no, you're a paladin.
You're
The paladin, yes.
as much as Oberon cares, you're a champion of Oberon.
Yeah. Which is
But as
basically nothing.
as Mojaji said, he doesn't have a horse in this fight.
Yeah, no, he
This
doesn't
is
really
my
care.
favorite Malafor.
Metaphor?
Malafor. Malafor is a
Butchered
juxtaposed
metaphor?
with
Oh yeah, of course. A horse in this fight rather than a dog in this fight, or horse in this race. Yeah.
Remember until I get to it.
Yep.
I like that. It's a very fun saying. Very Billy too.
No, Billy wouldn't burn the bridge. Billy would spend his life trying to heal the bridge. Roran and Tsunori, on the other hand, would burn the bridge.
All right.
That's the
You
session.
head down into the tomb of the sixth god.
I have an after game question, but that's
Okay.
As per usual, I'm near the end of the pack. I'm not going in first.
Roran and Calavar will take the lead.
I'll go after.
I will stand shoulder to shoulder with Sonori.
We're at the
Aw, that's
end.
so sweet.